Welcome to another entry into my in-depth series. This one is for the PhysiX. The PhysiX was both a surprise and a bit of a shock. We just had another hybrid release right before it in the Intense Fire, and most people had solid Intense on the brain. Not only did we get another hybrid, but we got a sanded NRG hybrid, which was a version of that cover formula that we hadn't seen stateside before, but we also got a new core design in the aptly named Atomic Core. All these factors separated it quite firmly from the Intense Fire, which further reinforces that ball differences can't simply be boiled down to solid, pearl, and hybrid designations, despite what some still say and think. NRG, of course, is an early, strong, and smooth formula, but the Atomic Core on lane is basically an asymmetric version of the Velocity Core from the Phase series. It's very windy, quick revving, and aggressively continuous, so the cover core combination is a perfect match. You get the control of NRG paired with the rapid acceleration of that core, which has created a ball that is in the hands of nearly every brand loyal customer, but it's also seen as one of those standout reactions for those who like to mix and match brands, and that for me is where the ultimate proof is at. Those who like to take the best of what each brand has to offer will carry bags that contain balls like the Game Breaker 3, Venom Shock, Hero, Pink Widow, Idle Pearl, and a handful of Storm balls that include the PhysiX. When it comes to asymmetric ball reaction, there are a few other balls out there that have the on-lane versatility it has. It plays well from any part of the lane, as you've seen from my original review, which we're watching now, through comparisons to other balls in subsequent reviews. My original review started from 4th to 5th arrow on a beat-up condition, followed by anywhere I wanted to throw it at gauge on a fresh one, to the Kegel, Sphinx, and Boardwalk conditions featured in my Astro review at each respective center I film at, once again from virtually anywhere I wanted to throw it. The core has a very strong personality that becomes more apparent in a comparison to the Astro, which features a Pearl version of a much different cover formula in R2S. The on-lane motion of both balls is very familiar, and although it's going to do what it's going to do, this gives you a lot of physical options more from a speed and rev rate perspective than a shape perspective that a ball like the Wild Streak might give you, but the value of that is still obviously important. From straighter angles, it allows you to be firmer with your speed and easier with your wrist, and still get the quick revving continuous core to wind up and drive through the pocket. From deeper angles, you can also use that to your advantage as you rev it up more and project it, knowing it's not going to quit or stand up. That core is going to keep it coming. The cover is strong enough to gain traction on all but the soupiest conditions, and there's enough motion on the back end to help it do more than just get traction and get up to the pocket, but get effective traction and an effective motion that will help get those pins down more often. The window of usability also goes all the way down to regular house shots with a little bit of lane shine on it. It's also a great choice for the first game or two of your weekly leagues unless you're just bowling on dirt. Storm has a tradition of producing balls like the High Road Pearl, IQ Tour, Phase 2, and the PhysiX that just shouldn't ever be discontinued. It's another lightning in a bottle type reaction that you can't reasonably justify shelving even when something newer comes along. Here's to hoping that the High Road's 15th birthday party will also include a toast to a 5-year-old PhysiX. Thanks for watching.